Good morning, TGIF. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. It is May the 12th, 2023. It is the end of the week 6, day 5. And I'm sad to say, I'm not that sad to say, I woke up this morning, hit a plateau. I'm exactly the same weight this morning as I was yesterday morning. But I'm still down from 315 pounds. I've been water fasting for about a little over 3 years. Uh, I had an interesting, by the way, this is going to be a short video for this Friday, but I get so many good questions from my viewers, even those YouTubers who channel surf and have a question. So I had uh, a new person ask me, what are the side effects from water fasting? I had to think about that, and I'm basing my reply to this person on 3+ years of water fasting off and on. So the answer to your question of what are the side effects to water fasting is did you catch that? Look, when I first started my water fast, I myself said, oh, hell no. I'll go on Jenny Craig or Nutrisystem or whatever. I cannot water fast. Hell no. I can't go 15 minutes without eating. I can't go 15 minutes without drinking a cup of coffee to get the caffeine to keep me going to make it through the day. Oh, hell no. And I had someone very intelligently they pointed out to me, hey, you're already fasting. Why don't you water fast? I'm like, I am not fasting. And they're like, oh, yes, you are. And I said, oh, no, I'm not. And they said, oh, yes, you are. And I said, look, you don't live with me. I tell you, I'm not water fasting. I'm not fasting in any way, shape, or form. The individual accurately pointed out, she asked the question, well, do you sleep? And I said, well, what a dumbass question. Of course I sleep. I generally average 6 hours a day. Sometimes I go 8, 9 hours, but not usually. And they're like, well, do you get up during the night and eat? And I said, well, no. I mean, I may get up a few times during the night and pee, but I don't get up and snack during the night. She's like, okay. So what time do you go to bed? I said, I'm in bed by 9:30. Person said, okay, let's say 9 o'clock. And what time do you generally get up? I said, oh, I don't know, 6, 5. She's like, let's use 6. I said, okay, fine. So what's your point? She said, well, from 9 to 12 is 3 hours. From 12 to 6, let's say 12 to 5 is 5 hours. That's 8 hours. And you've said yourself you don't get up and snack and eat during the night. So that's 8 hours that you're already fasting. And I shook my head and I said, look, technically you're correct. And she's like, okay, if you can go 8 hours fasting Why can't you go 1 day fasting? Oh, I could never do that. And the person said, well, I challenge you. Try going 1 day fasting. And I did. And that one turned into two, and that two turned into three. And that's the way it's been off and on for 3+ years. I've learned a lot. Hopefully, I've taught you a lot from my own mistakes and my own successes. So, and by the way, let me just stop right there and say, and when I started water fasting, you would have thought people thought I was crazy, had lost my mind. They're like, my God, you're not going to eat? You'll die. You'll permanently damage your body. You'll pass out. You can't go without eating. And I said, well, who says that? Well, they say that. I said, who is they? Didn't get an answer, you know. Now, I did do something out of the ordinary on the very first week of day one. And I saw my doctor the week before, and I said, hey, doc, I'm going off all my meds, cold turkey, starting tomorrow morning. He's like, I don't advise that, Thomas. And I said, thank you for your advice. I'm going off all meds. And he said, well, you do so against my personal recommendation. And I said, okay, thank you. Now, going back to your question, what permanent damage or even temporary damage will water fasting do to you and your body? Nothing. I mean, that's what makes water fasting so great. And all of these doomers and gloomers and bloomers and all these people, your body has to have food. Trust me, 1 out of every 2 Americans in this country are not fat, not a few pounds overweight, you're obese. Wake up and realize it. And let me ask you the question. How much damage do you think, how much permanent damage? I don't care whether it's temporary or permanent damage. How much damage do you think you're doing to your body by carrying around 50, 100, 300, 400 extra pounds of fat every single day when you get out of bed? How much damage are you doing? What are the side effects of a water fast? What kind of permanent injury would happen to you if you water fasted? Hell, you may lose weight. You are not going to destroy your body. You are not going to permanently damage your organs. And no, I'm not a doctor. I'm not an MD. You know, I've been to enough doctors. I've spent over $500,000 in medical benefits, and all I get is bullshit from the medical community. Okay, they said diabetes couldn't be, there is no cure for diabetes. Well, I've proven them wrong. I mean, when I was first seen by my doctor over 3 years ago, he said, you should either be dead or you should be in a coma based on your blood sugar levels. What the hell have you been eating and drinking? And I said, well, I only drink 4 2-liter sodas a day. And you reach that point at which you wake up and you say, I'm not happy with the way I look. I'm not happy with the way I feel. I'm not I don't enjoy having to drink 6, 8, 10 cups of coffee to consume the caffeine to get me through the day. That's no way to live, folks. I'm not happy that I can't sleep at night. So I changed it. And I said, as Thomas Edison did, I may fail 10,000 times, but I'm going to find the secret to weight loss. And I started this channel because I could care less about Google's, YouTube's algorithms, and if I get 1 million followers or not. I don't care about any of that. I wanted 100 people to try water fasting for just 30 days. And a lot of you did. And some of you gave up. Some of you said it was too hard. Some of you said you couldn't do it. And then there's the other group of you. Yes, it was hard for you too. Yes, it was challenging for you too. But you didn't give up. You didn't throw in the towel and go buy a box of donuts and say, I'm just going to stuff my face full of donuts and cake and drink coffee and do whatever the hell I want to do. You're like, losing weight is important to me. I'm going to do what this old man suggests. And I'm going to either prove him right or prove him wrong in 30 days. And so there is a group of you that didn't cheat. There is a group of you that lost weight, that successfully touched your goal weight that you wanted to get down to. And you're now on maintenance. You know it works, not because I say so. I know it works because I'm down from 315 and have lost the size of 2 small children or one small adult. And so have you. You know, nothing in life is easy. I just had a transmission go out on my car. Oh my gosh. Have you ever tried to find a good mechanic that knows what he's doing, that will not rip you off, and that is fair in price? Nothing in life is easy. But I get my car back today. And the voicemail they left me late yesterday said, your car is perfect, runs great. I mean, you could hear the excitement in the man's voice, the mechanic. He's like, that's a nice car. I have a pony, Ford Mustang, convertible too. But nothing in life is easy. And that includes weight loss. I don't care how you do it, but lose the weight. You will be happier, healthier, you will think clearly, you will have more energy. I know it's kind of an oxymoron, to say you'll have more energy by not stuffing your face full of food, but you actually do. Now, you're going to feel terrible the first week to 10 days, but then you'll slowly start to improve. One more comment, guys. I said I promised you I was going to keep this short, but I'm babbling on here. But one more comment on my form. I'm trying to design a form. I'm not trying. I'm in the final stages of designing a form, whether you're on the maintenance and you're trying to keep your weight off, or you're on a water fast and you're trying to lose weight and get to your goal weight. And I've about got it done to the point where next week I'm going to release it. I myself am going to start using it, and it may go through several revisions, but there comes a point in time at which you release something and you say, it's the best I could do at the time I created it. Give me your input if you'd like to see something added or changed or moved on the form. So if you send me your email address, I will email you a PDF of the form. It's either going to be a PDF or a Word document, because everybody, I think, in I think everybody on Earth has Microsoft Word or has something that's compatible. And certainly everybody in today's world knows how to open a PDF. And if you don't, ask. But if you will send me your email address, I will send you the form as an attachment. And no, I'm not going to sell your name or your email address. No one will have access to it. So if you would like a copy of the form, it's free. Just like this channel, it's free. I don't have a Patreon page. I don't want your money. I want to offer you encouragement every day, Monday through Friday, on this channel. And hopefully you will see me succeed, fail, get frustrated. But overall, down is down. And just like the stock market today, my weight is going down, and so is yours. And you're to be congratulated for those of you that didn't give up. And for those of you that did give up, stay tuned. You can always start your water fast over. It's well worth the pain of the first week. It's well worth feeling lousy the first week. It's well worth sounding like a frog because you'll have dry mouth after the first week or 10 days, because you're not allowed any water, any food, obviously, your first 7 calendar days. So that's my status. Hit a plateau today, no problem. I may gain a half pound over the weekend. I may gain a tenth of a pound. I may lose a pound over the weekend. We'll see what Monday brings. Make it a great day. Stay healthy, stay happy. Get out and enjoy the beautiful weekend before it rains. Have a great Mother's Day. And I will see you on Monday.